Hello everybody, my name is Solution and welcome back to Tangle Tower. Last time we went ahead asking more questions, going around solving more puzzles, finding more people, new people, and getting a few answers at a time at least. Either now we have to go check out Fifi's room, or just last time, so let's go now. From library to Fifi's unlocked room. So one room unlocked, one room still locked. Welcome to Fifi's room. You have a messy room. Just like how it came to with the Flora's room, I remember that she had an entire message. Freya's room, not Flora's, Freya. Flora's room, all the stuff. Upstairs, tower, fine. Freya's room was a mess. Now we see Gigi's room, also sort of a mess.
It's a bed.
Barely.
It just reminds me of when I had to sleep bed just like that. I still had myself comfy.
Fifi's got something pinned up here.
What is all this?
Let's look. Huh? Okay, we got a bunch of equations. There's H2O 0.01 x squared minus 3 over 2. Okay, F times Z over X. Right triangle, force to the right, acute triangle, don't know how many degrees. Or the flag, something left, 24.5 divided by 3.2. 3, just saying all the math stuff. 24 divided by 4.1. Yes, math stuff. What I enjoy is more on the right, but I see. What? Question mark. These two. This person. Oh, I see now. That's funny. Okay, you to you, her to him, him to her. To understand all
Arrows
this.
connecting all the different suspects.
They're not labeled, though.
Yeah, they're completely meaningless.
I agree. I know like some names, not all of them. Not remembering. Bad memory. Sorry, people.
Did you notice who isn't on here?
Huh?
Freya?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Fifi herself.
I just noticed that. Thanks for the reminder on that.
What's that big book on the desk?
Looks like something Fifi's been writing.
Is it a clue?
I hope not. It's just a bunch of notes about her microbiology experiments.
Kind of makes sense. She'd be writing about all her stuff, but some clues here and there will also be greatly appreciated. Let's see.
I don't know what that drink is, but I bet it's 99% sugar.
Yeah, just to help her step all the time, fall, putting one down there.
I'd read you the ingredients, but there's nothing written on the can.
That's even worse.
I don't want to be having that. Like
It's
this.
a magnifying glass. A big one.
Yes, it's a big magnifying glass that has a bit of a shape shifting turn to it, looks like.
How come you don't have one of those?
Why? Because I'm a detective? Should I start smoking a pipe too?
Just have it like all there, just pretend. Just to be professional, he's like, yeah, he's gotta be doing this. Nah, he's fine.
You couldn't pull off a pipe.
She already knows, man. More papers.
Homemade posters. This one's about the Pythagoras theorem.
Nah, I've not heard of that man. Are they any good?
No, you dimwit. Okay, I don't think that there's anything
It looks
special.
like a microscope.
It's where to find.
Can I touch it?
Oh no, I can. Okay, look closer. Oh, frick.
I'm not sure this is a microscope.
The horizontally slide the floor magnifying lenses to the correct position. And we have to make the key. Ah, frick. Is gonna suck a lot. Does it make it smaller? Yeah, this makes it bigger. This thing makes things smaller. That one makes it twice as big. Okay. Okay, we're doing it, we're doing just fine. But yeah, things are super big, so it's micro. We need something else big. Okay, can we just pull this one to the side then? Okay, then they pull this more to the side over here. Pull. I guess triple. So do I need triple for this? No, I don't need triple. That's way too freaking big. I think this will be 1 for 1, I think. I like stacking all of them on top, so it's not gonna be great. Okay, this is perfect. This probably needs to be smaller. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, that sort of works. Yeah, and then the last thing looks terrible. Frick, I'm not gonna like this at all. I'm not liking this. Frick, okay. So, like, what's the subtraction gonna do for me? Okay, well, like, clearly that's too big. Okay, maybe that means, okay, this is 1. So maybe make it bigger by 1. That's a 3, wait the frick. I need the 1, number 1. Okay, 1, not enough. So 2's perfect. If I get, okay, perfect. Okay, that one stays there, no touchy. Okay, this needs to become smaller, I believe. So like this, I believe. No, maybe, possibly. So make this part triple. Just bring it in a little bit. And the last part of it. Okay. Look, listen. This is too freaking big. It needs to be smaller. Like, that's why I believe this thing's too freaking big. It needs to be micro. Okay, there. Okay, bring this one up in size. Okay, it looks about perfect. Maybe just change these two. Or maybe not. This is triple, that one's double. Everything looks correct, but then that looks wrong.
I guess that's wrong.
The 4 lenses all have different magnification strengths, so they must each have a specific position along the rail.
Yes, I am well aware. Okay, maybe it's a double, not a triple. So I move this one down here. This one up here. Yep. Like that? Or does that mean this goes here, then this one goes here? Frick. That. No, it doesn't make it big enough here, so this one stays here. This stays here. I'd like to believe that this is correct.
Nope.
You need to magnify different parts of the image, so they line up into the shape of a key.
Yes.
Looks like you might need to overlap some of the lenses too.
Yeah, some. Well, I guess they're not really all overlapping, but still. Frick, this is gonna suck a lot for me. supposed to make it the exact? No, they can't make it the exact size. Frick. It's gonna suck me doing this forever. Yeah, that makes it even larger. That's times 4. Okay, so like I do this, that makes that all bigger. Oh wait, is it like that kind of connecting? No. Yeah. Perfect. That's gotta be it.
That's the one.
Hey, not bad.
Yeah, not too shy myself, don't you gotta say. It just took a little bit though. Hahaha. Dot.
Sounds like it unlocked.
Yeah, it's built on top of a little metal box.
Dot. What is it?
There's a book in here.
Great. A book with a padlock on it. Secret diary. A well-used book, resembling a diary, is locked with a strange metal device. Oh frick, I didn't even do that. Okay, so we found that. Anything else?
Boxes of stuff.
What about this? I see this on just papers.
Nice room.
It's a mess, but yeah.
Okay, it's wrong for that then. Okay, I'm at least in the end happy I was able to get that. I don't think there's anything else here that is or would be important. Time to go access a briefly about this diary. Okay. You can tell us about your secret diary that
A book. My book.
And what's in it?
Pages.
And of course, I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, do you know anything about like I see a little more? Do you know anything about Freya's one-sided tape here?
Is she
Huh?
laughing?
How great to hear. What about the damaged one?
This belongs to Poppy. In fact, she owns a number of cassette tapes.
What happened to it, though?
Huh?
It has been left underwater for an extended period of time.
Right. But why?
I do not know why.
Okay, Poppy's tape. We'll at least learn about that. More things to ask? Usually, of course. You probably know about this. Is it?
This belongs to Professor Pointer, does it not?
No, I don't think so.
Who else would own such a pointless little telescope?
It's a telescope.
Oh yes, it has a telescopic lens. It can only be used for looking at things that are far away.
Okay, well we know who that is now. Still so many things to go by through. I think I'll at least ask you. Well, there are these couple of things.
Curious.
Okay, she has no info. She's like a person with a bunch of info, has no info.
Freya is normally highly skilled at capturing someone's likeness, but in this painting, she has accidentally made Flora look quite young.
Oh
I
wow.
think she was just being kind.
Why is that kind? Anyway, I'm far more interested in what Flora is holding. I performed the test on the red paint myself. I discovered that it was in fact not paint, but blood.
What made you want to test it in the first place?
It was Poppy. She told me she thought the painting looked like a bloody knife. I told her not to be ridiculous. My mother owns no such knife. But then I noticed that the color was slightly too dark, and the substance itself was overly viscous.
You noticed that just
Oh.
from looking at it once?
Of course.
She is smart. She is really smart. That was amazing. What about your mom's empty egg right here?
That belongs to my mother. I think she must be fond of eggs. There are a number of egg-shaped carvings to be found in the garden and in the Grand Hall.
Yeah, what's the deal with all the eggs?
Some people just like eggs.
Yeah, just a person is like, alright, we got eggs to eat. Yep, they're loving it. Okay, wait, does anything happen if I tap on this?
It's an illustrated book about birds.
It's been left open. Looks like somebody was halfway through reading it.
Or it was left open for us to find.
Ever so slightly unnerving?
Wait. Ooh. Bird book. Let's see. The ink dip is the ink dip is a remarkably intelligent bird with a very long lifespan, even among avian misty is the type of bird. Then other birds are often aggressive towards it, and the ink the ink dip lives most of its life alone, and so it's a lonely bird. Let's see. Its particular feeding habits and unusually only the seed of the tantum amiga picture. Okay, but so the study. Was there anything else on it when
It's an
she was reading?
illustrated
That's been
board. It was left open.
Ever so slightly unnerving?
No, just that. Okay, so no, it was me tapping anywhere, or it just opened anyway. Okay, so there's a lot of that. Can I ask you about that then? Because you happen to be here, so you're probably looking at this.
Do you know who was reading this book?
It belongs to my mother.
And she left it in the library?
No, my mother has not been in the library for some time.
Okay, so she went ahead, so Flora went ahead to leave it open.
There's something about the image of Flora in the painting. Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
Let's go right away. Hello, we meet again. I guess we are searching. Okay, what are we looking for? What is it about the bloody thing now?
There it is. The unfinished portrait.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it.
Looks that way.
Okay. That's nothing. Okay, do you have to ask her something then? Oh, we have some suspicions on her now.
So, this painting, specifically that knife in Flora's hand.
Yeah, it's creepy. But we didn't find a knife anywhere in the room. So, what's going on?
Oh gosh. Let's see. We have Grimoire's deduction. It's not a knife. The knife is still in the room. The knife was taken by the murderer. Nah, okay, I'm pretty sure it's like she wasn't holding a knife. She didn't do the crime. We saw she had a whole entire book for a bird, so I'm pretty sure that's actually supposed to be a feather, not a knife.
It's not a knife. We need a clue to compare with the painting. Something to explain what that knife shape actually is.
Yeah, here we go. I believe this. Yeah, because like there's the thing right there. There's like a knife in the book. Right here. Take that.
Let's take a closer look at this.
Yeah, so the painted knife is not made out of. Is actually just a simple feather. Or fairy tale, no. From an ink dip bird. This bird right here that you were reading about.
The painted knife is actually just a feather from an ink dip bird.
It's definitely the right shape, but the book's not in color. The thing Flora's holding in the painting is red and white, specifically. Is there anything to suggest that the ink dip bird is red and white too?
Yes, we went ahead and also saw that right here, this is an ink dip bird because it like was the last thing. Red and white bird, yes, this is proof.
This little thing? I don't understand why Felix would make a model of this bird as part of a gift for Flora. And come to think of it,
Because she
why
loves the
would
bird.
Flora be holding a feather in the painting anyway?
Okay. Oh frick. Oh, frick, this is okay. The ink-dip bird. Betrayed Flora, no. Attacked Flora, no. Was Flora's pet? Yeah, so she kept. Yeah, was a pet. So she kept a single feather. Show her friends, no. Just to keep. Destroy later, no. As evidence of a crime, no. As a bargaining chip. To remember by. That makes more sense.
The ink-dip bird was Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather to remember it by.
She kept the bird as a pet. And it died?
Maybe.
Did it die? Don't know. Did it fly away? Most likely. You see a whole entire opening right there. You see birds flying in the background. Makes sense.
Maybe it flew away.
Flora spends all her time staring out the window.
Either way, she kept the feather. I think it was pretty important to her.
All right. So she was holding the feather while Freya was painting her. But where is it now? You'd think she'd keep it somewhere close by.
Yeah, I think she does. Normally.
Was it possibly the treasure that she had in the egg? Or something? Is that the reason why?
This is where Flora usually keeps her feather.
Yeah, I believe she usually keeps it in the empty egg. Let's see. Looking at the egg is a soft, soft velvet-like material. Is it big though? The center it's brass. Rest 3 strange. Yeah, I know how big it though. It's like that is opened. It's currently empty. At least I'd like to suspect she would keep in here.
That we opened it. It's empty.
Mm-hmm. Completely empty.
Are we correct?
Flora?
Are we correct? Is Flora gonna tell us stuff as we crack this suspicion? Come on, tell us something. Tell me something. I need to know.
She's pointing at something in the corner of the room.
It's just a pile of books. They're not... Wait, there's something tucked inside this one.
Ooh. Huh. Flora's drawings. Drawings of Flora and a small bird. There's a handwritten message on the back. These are for you. Love, Freya. X. Yeah, just take a quick look at that. Yeah, so we got bird, love. She cared about it a lot. Had the bird at her side the whole time, but not anymore. So what does that mean? So does that mean we could get like a quick word from you because of this?
I like these drawings, Flora.
Is there a reason why you wanted us to see them?
Speak. I'm gonna guess like this whole entire game, like she's like the only character that has like no freaking voice actor. And we're out here. I wonder if we're like to ask the husband or the daughter about the feather, the drawing, that kind of suspiciousness. Tell us.
These drawings are quite precious. I'm surprised Flora let you see them.
What happened to the bird? Did it die?
I still feel like it just flew away, because otherwise you'd probably see a memorial drawing for the bird.
I don't know. Seems likely though, doesn't it?
I guess they had like no good information for us about that. Great to know. On to the next one, family. I'm getting like every bit of information that's important. Going one by one out for it. That scene. Then a quick pause for a second. Alright, and we're back to it. Continuing on. Just needed like a quick second. Okay, I forgot what I did. What I did now, frick. Sometimes you got stuff to do, not the best. I know I was asking her about a few things. No, I was checking the book. No, it was the book. I went to check with her real quick. I think there's something I was asking. No, yeah, I was gonna come ask you about the drawing.
Freya drew these,
Yeah, I think so. There's a note on the back.
but she never
Huh.
showed them to me.
Well, I think it was a gift for your mother.
So Freya went ahead and drew that. She of course went upstairs to draw your mother too, so like that sort of connection, you know, family connections.
Like a private thing between Freya and Flora.
Yeah, so now she's thinking about her being sad originally. Didn't give too much information, but I was gonna say that is the whole left side done, so now I can try shimming my way to the right. Yeah, so bottom up. So I got 3 more locks to go now, because now I see 2 on the right side. So that's the music room. Do we have our next? Do we have our next person to see? I like to see these because it's interesting.
Are they paper lanterns?
Whatever they are, I like them.
I do too.
It's
I
like a
like-
little parade of floating spirits.
I really like these, honestly. Ooh. Yeah, enjoy music.
Oh,
was
whatever
sick
it
enough.
is, it's playing a little trumpet.
Well, it is the music room. He's got to practice.
What's with all the broken glass?
Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, it's a whole entire thing then. Horn statue. It's a tiny statue of a strange creature holding a large horn. There's a noticeable crack running along. Yeah, right here I was wondering, running along the length of the statue's horn. Some more stuff breaking, it looks like. Inside the horn and on the ground below are various shards of cracked glass. Very suspicious. But we have no one else to ask but her.
One old wooden bookcase.
Yep.
25 dry old books.
Mm-hmm.
4 lit candles.
Yeah.
Am I the only one seeing the problem?
Probably, because I don't see anything wrong with that. Alright, time to get some questions. Hello, Ms.
Are you a ghost?
Sally! That's rude! Unless she is a ghost.
It may come as a disappointment.
Sally just coming along with that say Grimoire saying it's rude, then it's like a woman was made by great.
But I am alive.
Ah,
That makes you a suspect, I'm afraid.
I know.
what's your name?
My name is Poppy. I'm a pointer. And a pianist.
Hey, so now we see who Poppy is. Poppy Pointer, the pianist. Does that makes me happy? Freaking piano. Favorite instrument, best instrument. Love playing piano. Piano just freaking amazing.
We'll need to ask you a few questions about Freya.
I know.
Dot.
Hey, you're pretty good.
Oh yeah, she sounds great.
All in the wrist. And 13 years of dedicated practice.
And I need myself even more time to practice. Yes, it does a great concept movie. Please, tell us about yourself, Ms. Poppy.
I'm just me. There's nothing to know.
How are you related to the other pointers?
Dude, there's nothing more to know. It's kind of suspicious if you don't want to be looming or not looming. What's a good word? Just going around at least giving us some helpful info for this crisis of matter, or well, this entire murder in the matter.
My father is Percival Pointer. The professor spends most of his time hidden away in his tower. Barely speaks to anyone these days. Especially not the fellows.
Your father, and then what? He's the one with the... I think I remember from the story, he's like the one with the pointy head.
Do you get on with the fellows?
2 of them. Fifi and Freya are my closest friends. We all turned 19 last year.
Ooh. Okay. So all of you same age, you all love enjoying time together. But then of course the whole entire mischief has happened though, so that is -1 now.
Do people ever leave Tangle Tower? I don't mean to be rude. It's just, if you're 19,
No, I feel like no one leaves Tower. I feel like they all stay here, live here. They're just, you know, It's rent-free, mortgage-free. They just own the place, don't gotta pay anyone, don't gotta care about anything. They're just here.
You don't have to answer that, Poppy.
It's a fair question. I'd like to move away, definitely. Fifi, Freya, and I would often talk about it, argue about it. Freya wanted to leave, but Fifi, things are more complicated for her.
Ooh. Okay, that's quite interesting. One wants to like, go out and live, one wants to stay here, and then you are in the middle of all this, taking in both sides, and probably hurting inside.
What about now?
After what happened, I really don't want to stay here much longer.
Hi, quite interesting. But it kind of gives like a bit more of a feeling to the situation.
3.5 hours of piano practice. Soon as I wake up. Same as always.
3.5. Does that not hurt your hands?
Sure.
Yeah, that does hurt. It's like it gets to the wrist, like of like swaying your wrist around. Like depending like how far you have to put your arms, like for dividing it from the entire bass, the bass notes, and then you have the treble notes, or just regular notes. Of course, like the fingers too. It's like just crawled up, cracked like that the whole time. Have to spread out the fingers sometimes. They have to be close together. It does hurt.
And you do this in the music room?
No, I prefer to practice in my room.
But here and now, I think it's good to hear for this. But what is that question? Do you have an altar piano in your room then?
When I make mistakes, I like to make them in private.
What did you do after that?
I was supposed to meet Fifi in the library, but I totally forgot. When I finally got down there, she'd already gone. I checked her bedroom, but it was locked.
Was Fifi not in there?
No idea. She keeps her door locked either way. So I went back upstairs and out into the moonlight garden.
The what?
The little garden on the roof outside my room.
Huh? Is that like on the thing that we saw then from? I forget the names too easily. from the guy's room, doing all the plants.
Was it just you up there?
No. Fitz came outside after a while. His room's on the other side.
Yeah, Fitz, that's the name. Fitz. Yeah, Fitz, gardener, does all the stuff. Has that lit outside his room. Does all the planting. Loves it. Alright, but I see.
He's been teaching me about flowers.
So, did you talk to him?
Not really.
You ignored each other.
I didn't say that.
Alright. Okay, cool. Can we get a statement from you though?
Fitz and I were up in the moonlight garden most of the afternoon. Then we heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds. I've been trying to decide how to describe it, but I'm struggling. It was like something drilling into a piece of metal, but different. Worse.
Could that happen from the scene of the crime? Like you heard that above you? Cause like when that's in the middle, still it's like below the murder scene of crime.
I was pretty sure it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there to check. Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. I knew Freya and Flora were both supposed to be in there, so I made Fitz kick down the door.
Okay, hold on. You knew they were there, you heard a noise, like alright, I want you to break this door. Freaking demolish it, kick it down, not gonna see it ever again.
I went inside. Freya was lying on the floor.
Flora was in the room too?
Yeah. I think she realized what had happened at the same moment I did. I didn't know what to do, so I ran downstairs to get Fifi.
Okay. So she was there, she saw her on the floor, thought nothing of it, but then when you started to worry, then she started thinking about it. Okay.
Her door was still locked, but I knocked and shouted at her. Eventually, she let me in.
Yeah, she told us that in her story, and how she got angry with you until she went with you.
The lights were off, but I could see she'd already been crying. I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry. First time I've ever seen her angry.
They just made her angry. You don't see her usually being like that. She felt like that. And then when she hit you, like you said.
I dragged her out into the hall. My father was there too, for some reason. The three of us went back up to Flora's tower. Then Felix arrived. He had Penny with him. Fifi had this idea. She wanted to do some kind of scientific test. She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes. After she was done, she went back upstairs and I went back to my room.
That's it?
That's it.
That's quite suspicious though for it. Okay, we heard real quick, this is your tape, so I want to hear about this.
This is mine.
Really?
No, well, yes, it was. I gave it to Freya about a year ago.
What was on it?
Nothing. It was blank. Freya said she wanted to record something.
Any idea how it ended up underwater?
Maybe someone wanted to destroy it, but got really lazy.
Okay. Okay, so I've heard they love a lot about music, so do you know about the tape that Freya owned?
Does this belong to you, Poppy?
Now that's not really my style, is it?
But who else would own a tape like this?
Literally anybody?
Alright, so I guess that was not yours. Okay, I was wrong for that. What about this horn that you have in your room? Because, like, you like music, this over here. I should actually ask you about this too, Frick.
It was my mother's originally.
So, why is it up in Flora's room?
She just gets the most use out of it. Freya would borrow it too sometimes.
Okay, so that belonged to your mother, the gramophone, and then this horn
Don't
statue.
look at me. I didn't break it.
Does anybody else use the music room?
Yes. I don't know who, but I can tell when somebody else has touched the piano.
Okay, so
That
not.
belongs to Flora, I think.
No, okay, no, just. Yes or no.
All right. Poppy's bedroom is unlocked.
I wonder what's in there.
Let's go. Check it. Okay, that's that one up here. Looks like a cross. Here we have Poppy's room, and we're just across from the last one. There's probably like a lot I'm gonna have to do here. It's already been a bit. But of course, that is where we will end it for today. If anything, thank you so much for watching everyone. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you for the next part of Tangle Tower. Until next time, goodbye.